WWE 2K23 breaking news. Press X to continue. Thank you. So we've got a breakdown of the press release from 2K Games about the latest addition to the WWE video game franchise. We're going to go through everything. We're going to talk about the new game modes in there, some of the new stars that are in there. And brace yourself, talk price as well.
Yes, brace yourself indeed.
So, enhanced gameplay, they're tweaking the gameplay all the time, which is nice to see. Brand new game mode, let's just chuck it out into the world. War Games is going to be part of 2K23. War Games.
Do you want to see how they describe War Games in the press release?
Oh, go on, then.
The fan-favourite, chaotic and action-packed War Games makes its debut in WWE 2K23 and delivers heart-pounding 3 versus 3 and 4 versus 4 single-player or multiplayer mayhem inside 2 side-by-side rings surrounded by a double steel cage.
Oh, shoot that into my veins. I'm delighted. I'm so happy to see that. All new tweaks to My GM mode and My Faction mode will be in the new game as well. And, of course, the all-important Showcase mode, which this year will focus on WWE legend John Cena. Now, there was some rumblings about this last week when a potential video game cover got leaked online, and it seems to be true. A video dropped of John Cena playing the game as John Cena beating up John Cena. And, I think perfect guy for the Showcase mode.
Not big time.
Oh my gosh, that rich history of John Cena lore that you can play through.
Yeah.
And, with any luck, it'd be 19 Randy Orton matches in a row. But loads of other good stuff in there as well. They've tweaked and advanced the game as well for 2023, haven't they?
They have there, Jeffrey.
And they called you John then. Like John Cena is sat between us.
What have they done to it, Jeffrey? What part of the thing are we reading here?
A new and unique take on the 2K Showcase.
Yes, they've done that. There's an introduction of the War Games, as was said there, expansions to the marquee game modes, incredibly realistic animations, camera angles and lighting, plus accessible controls and new optional panning mechanic will add highly immersive experiences.
The pinning mechanic.
Oh, it's a pinning. I'm always on about the cameras. I need glasses, me, Tom. I'm blind as a bat.
No, so they made massive additions to the roster this year as well. That's always the key part. Now, we haven't got a full rundown of everybody included in the game, but they have added to this year's one the American Nightmare, Cody Rhodes, Ronda Rousey, Brock Lesnar, Steve Austin, and Roman Reigns all return for the game. Obviously, there'll be no doubt many, many more to be announced. Also, we can reveal that Bad Bunny makes his debut in a WWE game. There'll be a Bad Bunny bonus pack that'll be available when it comes out. We better play as Bad Bunny. Do you know what? I've got this vibe that he's going to be a really fun guy to play as.
Oh, Hurricane Ranas for days.
Yeah, a little bit of that.
You have his WrestleMania truck you can go boogie on the top of.
So the 2K Showcase mode is in there as part of the game features. What else can we expect in there?
We've been through the War Games. The My GM, should we go through the My GM? Now featuring more GMs to choose from or a player's own custom GM creation, as well as additional show options, multiple seasons, expanded match cards, and more match types for up to 4 players. Players draft a roster, manage budgets, sign free agents, choose various match types, arena locations, production elements, and more, with the goal of beating rival GM in weekly ratings battle. Xavier Woods and Tyler Breeze. I see you've got your name all over that one.
My Faction makes a return. Online multiplayer games, which you build your own team of wrestlers. It kind of looks a little bit like a card-playing game. I think FIFA does something similar.
Oh, the Ultimate Team Packs and all that was on
you build them up. Once again, you'll have like weekly challenges and weekly towers to build through as well. I know that really went down well last year with casual players as well. Just allowing you, without having a massive knowledge of WWE, to be able to go in and play it and pick it up and just build stats and stuff online, which is cool.
Someone's caught my eye from the John Cena thing. It sounds very much like the Rey Mysterio showcase from last year's game because they say this interactive sports entertainment documentary uses 2K's unique slingshot tech for seamless transition from gameplay to live action footage to bring pivotal moments from each match to life.
So what they did last year was how they did it last year was really good. So basically, you'd have like a clip from the actual match, and then they were able to twist the camera, and you just sort of rejoin in-game mode, and then you pick it up from there. It was beautifully done with the Rey Mysterio one, so I'm glad they're continuing that with the John Cena one.
It was really hard, the Rey Mysterio one, to master at first, I thought, but I got there eventually, Tom. Even a muggle like me can play the video games. My Rise has been developed as well, hasn't it, Tom?
It has indeed. So once again, you'll be able to go through the process of becoming a WWE superstar through the training modes as well. This again being enhanced for the new year, but it'll feel very similar. Choose the men's or the women's division to compete through. And you'll be able to begin as a rookie and sort of make friends and enemies along the way. It's really good fun, the My Rise mode. I believe Adam played it through for 2K22, and there's a million different strands that you can take things in. It's not so much on a track, as they say in the game parlance. It's several tracks.
And you're the conductor, not the conductor, the guy who, from the Railway Children. Not Dick Van Dyke, what was he called? Bernard Cummings.
You are the Bernard Cummings to your own wrestling destiny.
Shift the tracks, not so malarkey. Universe, the ultimate WWE Universe sandbox that puts players in charge of their own version of WWE, from superstar rosters, feuds, champions, weekly shows, and PLEs. Updates to Universe include a reworked story system and more.
I really like the Universe mode because you can sort of let it tick along and do its own thing, and you can jump in and add storylines and develop things as well. I think it's one of those where if you don't want the sort of the stringency of a MyGM mode, if you can play, there's basically two different ways in which you can kind of play seasonal wrestling. So you can either do it as MyGM, where it's a bit more tactical, where you're up against another brand, or with this one, you can just have fun and sort of fantasy book a little bit, which I liked it doing that way. The Creation Suite is back as well. I think if it wasn't, I think we'd be marching towards 2K games with flaming forks. Obviously, this is a massive part of wrestling games. This time you have the ability to obviously, as well as create custom stars, GMs, arenas, entrances, movesets, titles. You can now play your custom arenas online, which I believe was missing from last year.
Oh, was it?
Just nice to do. And advanced customization for created entrances. The best part about making the entrances is if you can either just give them like a standard wrestler's entrance, or you can really get into the weeds and do cameras and lights and stuff like that. And they're enhancing that even further this year, which you love to see. You love to see.
You love to see as well. What you also love to see is money. Let's talk money, Tom.
Okay.
Because we have all of the additions and the pre-order bonuses and what sort of stuff, and we'll kick things off. It's got 4 editions, by the way, we should say. The standard edition will be available for £49.99 British pounds on PC, £59.99 on previous gen platforms, and £69.99 nice on current gen platforms in both physical and digital formats.
The cross-gen edition will be available digitally for £69.99 across PlayStation and Xbox consoles. The cross-gens include the standard edition across previous and current gen platforms. Same console with within, if you've got the PlayStation or the Xbox, it carries over. There's deluxe editions as well, isn't there?
£89.99 for PS4, PS5, Xbox Series X and S, the Xbox One in both physical and digital formats, and on PC in a digital format. The deluxe edition includes the standard edition, the Bad Bunny bonus pack, plus a season pass to all 5 post-launch DLC content packs, the contents of which we don't know as we're sat here, do we, Tom?
Not yet, no, but I imagine we'll know in the weeks to come.
Oh, yes, and the months to come. That also includes the My Rise Mega Boost and Supercharger, Ruby John Cena My Faction Evo card, whatever the bloody hell that is, but it sounds bloody lovely. Mantelpiece stuff.
It kind of gives you like a very strong John Cena.
Yeah. Gold Edge My Faction card, Emerald Bianca Belair My Faction card, Gold Asuka My Faction card, and a basic premium launch My Faction card packs. The deluxe edition will be available from March the 14th, 2023.
Mm-hmm. So you'll get it a couple of days ahead of the standard and the cross-gen ones if you go that one. The top of the tree is the Icon Edition. Now, this is at £104.99.
Pounds.
Yes, that's it. So £104.99. That's across all the generations. Now, not only is it going to include, obviously the game and all that stuff, it features original cover art by Rob Schamberger, who is a renowned artist with WWE.
Really good.
You're also going to get the standard edition in there, all the bonus content in the deluxe edition, but you also get the Ruthless Aggression pack. So they're leaning into that rich history from 2002 onwards. 20 years of John Cena's WWE career. It features John Cena's early prototype character as a playable one. You can also play as Batista, Leviathan mode Batista, rookie Brock Lesnar, and rookie Randy Orton. So imagine rookie Brock Lesnar hits a shooting star press.
Where's Shelton Benjamin, eh?
Give us the Minnesota stretching crew, you cowards. The John Cena Legacy Championship Championship and the WrestleMania 22 Arena are also included. Also, bonus content includes an Emerald Paul Heyman My Faction manager card, 3 deluxe premium launch My Faction card packs as well. And that, as with the other edition there, is available just a couple of days ahead of the standard and cross-gen on March the 14th.
And you might have been wondering, dear viewer, what the hell I was going on about when I mentioned Bad Bunny and bonus pack earlier on. Well, players who pre-ordered the standard edition and cross-gen digital bundle will receive the Bad Bunny bonus pack, which includes Bad Bunny as a playable character, as well as that Ruby tier Bad Bunny My Faction card. The Bad Bunny bonus pack is included in the Deluxe Edition and Icon Edition at launch.
Now, we're going to get a little bit more of a look at the game itself tonight on Raw for the 30th anniversary show, the world premiere of the Even Stronger showcase trailer. So Even Stronger is the tagline for this year. And there'll be more details about the game as well, so we'll probably bring you a little bit more in the news video tomorrow when we do as well. I'm buzzing. I love 2K22, and it's a game that I still play on the regular.
Yeah.
I think I played it yesterday, and it never gets tiring. And I know it's one of those games where if you want a sports entertainment wrestling game, that's the one. You play like a sports entertainer through it, and if that's your bag, 2K22 is excellent, and I feel like they hit their stride now. So 2K23, I've got high hopes for.
I'm looking forward to getting the sweetness Rossi Twed back on the go. That's my creator guy, the current NXT North American champion in my 2K22 game. That's as far as I got before I stopped playing, but I'm going to regenerate that fire and take myself to glory and take down John Cena in 2023.
Rossi Drip will enter the chat very soon. WWE 2K23, everything we know so far, and when we know more, we'll let you know more at cultaholic.com. Stay safe. Love you.
Happy gaming. Just keep dancing like Bruce Forsyth.